Hi, this is Fox1989. I'm going to be restarting my tutorial on my Evil Genius Island 1 walkthrough. Unfortunately, my last one I lost due to a computer crash, so I'm going to be starting again. So here we go. I'm going to start by making a new game. Now, once again, I'm going to repeat a lot of stuff I have in the other one. I said in the first one, even though you might not have, just in case you haven't watched it. I am going to be using the Humanzy cheat, which is achieved by typing Humanzy on the board, or on the keyboard, and success is notified through a task complete pop-up when you do. And I'm only doing it simply for monetary purposes, so I don't have to sit there for 3 hours and mine money off the, or siphon money off the world map. So here we are. We're on the island. Now, a couple things I'm going to be doing here. First things, I'm going to completely get rid of this first room. And the main purpose for doing that is in order to do a one-tile corridor, you must first kind of reset the room to defaults. Here, even if I was to put the make it a little bigger and put a door here, it wouldn't let me blow it up properly. So now I'm going to remake that corridor, except this time I'm going to do it 3 by. Make it 3 by instead of the 2 by it was before. We're just going to wait for that to happen. Now, at the same time, we're going to do the same basic thing over here. Because once again, we're going to want 2 ways into our base. So that way we have one that's close enough to the helipad. Because I don't know why, but they always tend to go to the helipad instead of the docks depot in order to trade the briefcases for money or whatever. I don't know why that is. It's weird, but yeah, that's what happens. Now I'm still going to attempt to do a super trap or an uber trap in this one like I did last time. So I'm going to go ahead and just start manufacturing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's not going to work. There. No, I don't want to do that. I'll work on that later. Okay, so here's how you make a one-tile corridor. It's a little confusing, so you might need to rewatch this to get it, but it's pretty simple once you learn it. So to make a one-tile base entrance corridor, you have to put a door in the middle. And then once it's done, I'm going to delete this piece here. Here, let me just highlight it here. I'm going to, oops, don't want that. Delete this piece here. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause right here and the door as well to disappear, leaving only this one tile space here. I'm going to replace it with a barracks, so I have something that's not corridor to build off of, and then I'm going to set up the one tile corridor. So it's going to go along and up and over and allow the allow access for my minions to get into the base. And I'm going to do the same thing here. So once again, I want to put 3 space wide. Okay, so the door is built. So I just delete on this side of the door. Now, one small, really easy hint is if you got a section of corridor that you want to destroy without destroying your entire tunnel system, like just say as an example, you're deep in your base, you're building, you've got this nice big tunnel center, and you go like this, and you got this here, and this here, and this here, just as an example. And say like, oops, I made a mistake, I want to get rid of this little piece here. So you go, here, let's just make this one a little longer. So you don't want this piece because you want to be able to room that goes straight down. Now if you were just simply hit cancel, it would actually blow up the entire corridor. So what you do is you just build a door. Now I'm not going to be able to show you the full set because this isn't actually built. You put a door, and now anything, once the door is complete, anything on this side of the door is counted as a separate corridor from the original. So if I destroy this, it'll destroy everything except this. If I destroy this here, it'll destroy everything, it'll only destroy that piece and leave the rest of it intact. So a useful little tactic if you want to delete only a small piece of corridor and there's a two tile wide entrance to it, simply just place a door at the beginning of the place you want to destroy, and then simply destroy it. And oh, it didn't work. Okay, let's do that again properly. So we'll add on a single piece of tile. Maybe it's because I built all three sections at once, all three corridor parts of the corridor, where I should have only done two and then added on the third piece. Now once again, one of the best ways to make money in this game is involving these guys here. If once you kill them, a maid will come to your island. Once you've captured that maid, interrogated her, you will start seeing agents come to your island. But as long as those feeble investigators or the maid remain on your island, no agents will come to your island. Which makes it a really good way that once you've got access to the world domination screen, build a crap load of lockers till you got your max population, and max out your population and send all except for maybe 5 or 10 to the world map spots that have the highest count, which I think are Central North America, Egypt, the Indian subcontinent. No, I'm not sure if it's the Indian subcontinent or if it's Great Britain, like Britain, France, Spain, Europe, basically. I think it's Europe, where Great Britain, France, and all that is. That one has a maximum stealing rate, and there's one in the Chinese area as well. Once you've started stealing from there, you can just leave the game on overnight, or if you have to work a day or something during your shift at work, and come back 8 hours later, and you'll be $10 million richer. You don't want to go too much, because I found that there's a glitch that if you have too much money trying to get into the second island, when they go to put your funds, the rest of your funds, aside from the funds that can fit in the original storeroom, they try to put the rest of the funds there, you're actually like 20 million or whatever, it'll freeze your funds, and your guys won't be able to take out briefcases. I don't know why that is, but it does seem it's a deadly glitch that happens on the second island. Generally causes you have to start over from the first island again. So, this one worked. See, there you go. One tile corridor. You see that, guys? Now, unfortunately, you can't just continue the corridor like this. It won't let you, because it won't let you just build one tile corridors. But you can trick the game into letting you build one tile corridors. Let me elaborate. Now, one of the good things to have a one tile base entrance is the fact that you can use it to trick agents, or to block agents from dodging your traps. Because often if it's two tiles, like if you got like a wind trap, they'll simply roll to the side and avoid the wind stream. And of course then they know about the trap. But if it's only 1 tile wide, they can't. On the other hand, any of your minions caught in the area won't be able to dodge it either. They won't set off the traps themselves as long as they keep their smarts and attention high enough. But if an agent sets it off while they're in the area, they will get affected by it. So you have to be careful about ensnaring your own agents or your own con workers, or anything else you might have. It's particularly bad once you get up to having mercenaries or marksmen or spin doctors, because if you end up killing all your own due to traps, you'll have to go out and capture more and interrogate them again, unless you already have something higher. Like if you have a diplomat and you lose all your spin doctors, your diplomats can train more spin doctors. But if you have spin doctors but nothing higher, your valets cannot train other valets into spin doctors. You have to go out and capture another spin doctor to have him trained into a proper spin doctor. Now, for just an example, here's how to make a quick 1 tile corridor. So you build the original You build the original corridor. Now, just give me a second. I just want to shut off those auto hints. I hate those things. Options, game, video hints off, apply. Okay. So I said go away. Alright, so once this is built, I'll show you how to make a 1 tile corridor. It's actually quite simple. Meanwhile, this here, I'm going to properly turn into 1. I can have up to 5, so I should maximize my building potential by going right up to 5 immediately. Now, in order to get more minions, you'll have to build lockers. A locker and a bunk bed to actually unlock minion increasing, because you can have as many lockers as you want. If you don't build that very first bunk bed, it'll stay at 5, but as soon as you do, even if you don't have only if you have 1 locker, it'll still increase your population to about 10.